socialism is an economic system where the government or the people collectively own and control the major means of production, that is industries, land, resources. Okay, and so socialism doesn't completely do away with capitalism or free trade in society. So private businesses can still operate or exist in a socialist society. Examples of a socialist practice, it's the universal health care in the UK, right? And then there's the public education, free access to education. So for example, universities in Germany get free education, right? And then state-owned industries, for example, like China's government controlling over majority of the sectors or the key sectors. However, criticisms for socialism is that the state control can lead to inefficiency and bureaucracy. And then there's high taxation, which takes high taxation for who? For the free industries or the ones that are still trading freely, or the private businesses. It may bring down the morale for innovation and investment. The communist class is a stateless society where all property and wealth are collectively owned by the state. Everything is owned by the state. There's no private ownership of businesses. And so here, this one, I guess Marx was too extreme in his thinking that there would not be any government and everyone would be the owners of means of production. For example, Cuba is a communist society. The Soviet Union attempted communism, but it did not succeed, right? China is also an example of this. And then Cuba, as I've mentioned. But now they have also opened doors for private enterprises. And so communism is criticized for the alienation of the private ownership, which can reduce personal motivation, because if I'm going to work and all of my labor is not mine, it's for everyone, then there's no motivation for me to work harder, right? Some are arguing that there would be economic inefficiencies because there's no competition and innovation, right? So is South Africa a capitalistic society, a communist, or a socialist society? About South Africa. South Africa is a mixed economy. It's socialist and capitalistic, in that the government plays a very strong role in the key sectors while also allowing private enterprises and market competition. So how is South Africa a blend of economies? It's a socialist in that the government owns key industries, for example, like Eskom, so electricity, Transnet. It also owns a lot of SOEs, right? State-owned enterprises. And these industries operate under government control to serve the public rather than just getting profit. The second example where South Africa is socialist, it's through social welfare programs. For example, grants and social support, whereby the government provides financial assistance to millions through child support grants, old age pensions, and disability grants. These are produced so that we could reduce poverty and inequality in our country. The other example is the public health care and education. So with public hospitals, government provides free or low-cost health care. And then it also provides, so if you look at the South African education system, it's structured through, there's the private education. The other example is through the no-fee schools or the National Student Financial Aid Scheme, so NSFAS, right, which help provide education to disadvantaged students. And then we also have the BEE, the Black Economic Empowerment, which aims to reduce economic opportunities to address past inequalities, right? And it still has capitalist elements, and we will jump right into them right now. And then our country is still capitalist in this manner. It still has most industries which are privately owned, including the banking sector, retail, mining, and manufacturing. And it is home to and these are the examples, could be your ShopRite and your Anglo-American. And so for foreign investment and global trade, the country still attracts foreign businesses and investors, making it a key role player in the African economy. Lastly, we also play a very big role in the stock market through the Johannesburg Stock Exchange.